I'm back at the shop. I have the 8.8. I swear that's not a body, it's an 8.8. It's an axle. Anyways, we're gonna get the tractor started up real quick, pick this up out of the way of the shop. That way I can back this guy on in, drop the 8.8 right over there by the tire machine, like I said earlier on the last video, if you're watching. And then I will back the truck back down here again. We'll get the tractor up because by then I'll have the engine held by the tractor, because I don't have the engine hoist here anymore. It was leaking and we sold it. So anyways, that'll be up in there and we'll load it into the truck. Oh, what? Where's the key? Where did he put the key? He did not tell me. No key.
Feels wrong when you talk about memes.
Finally got the key. Alright, so here's the 8.8. Told you it wasn't a body. You guys are all thinking I had a body in here.
I got excited.
Alright, well, you guys get to have the fun this time.
Here we go.
So I'm gonna back her on up. We're gonna get her on in, sit in. As you see, you got the engine ready to go up into the truck. I keep on wanting to say Jeep, but this will go into the truck later on. But for now, we're gonna get this 8.8 out so we can get her into the ZJ. So let's get cracking. This thing's a gutless wonder. How's that?
Perfect.
All right. Go ahead while I hold the brakes. Transmission's not that strong.
Okay.
Yep, that's why the tarp is there, so it can slide. Just make sure you're committed. Taylor, make sure you're committed.
All right, all clear.
All right. Bring this down here so that we can get that engine in the bed. Yeah, I know I need fuel, so we're probably gonna stop off at Costco because that's where I like to get fuel. We are not sponsored, but sure would like to be. But no, Costco, honestly, best prices for gas. Anyways, oh yeah, here's another cool little fun thing that I got. I got the yoke adapter, the flanged adapter rather. This will go bolts up to the 8.8 right here, and it's going to use my stock ZJ 1310 style U-joint, so that I can just use my stock driveline U-joint, everything like that. Hopefully I got this camera angle correct so you can see that. But yeah, this end goes to the 8.8, this end goes to my stock setup right now, Later on, I'll probably get a Woody's, but right now we're just gonna get everything in there, make sure that 8.8 works, and see how well she does. Okay, so what I meant by that is that this guy is gonna mount right here. One of these, I think it looks like that guy. It's gonna mount right here, and then my stock ZJ, the Jeep Grand Cherokee, for those of you that don't know, it's a 93 to 98 Grand Cherokees are considered ZJs, so that's gonna go to the stock U-joint. Obviously this is the rear. So anyways, yeah, we've got the shackle kit or everything like that. We've got, you know, the new mounts that I'm gonna need for the 8.8, because this is set up for, as you see, a leaf mount, or sorry, a leaf spring mount setup with a stock perch setup of probably an Explorer, I'm guessing. And over here, this is the Dana 44. This is the competition, or the I guess predecessor, in my opinion. And as you see, here's a good example right now. You see how these axle tubes, when you get out to the end, these axle tubes go down and get a little bit thinner. So take that into account for a second. Come out here, and this is always a good identifier of an 8.8 too. See how this axle, right as soon as it gets to the axle housing, it gets bigger. It doesn't slope down, it slopes up and out to get bigger. That's why these axle shafts are, I believe, a 1/4-ish inch, or maybe it's a 1/2 inch. I think it's a 1/4 inch thicker than the Dana 44. That's why this guy is a lot more overchosen than the Dana 44. The Ford 8.8 is just a lot stronger, easier to work with. It's just, it's a lot better. So anyways, we're gonna get going on this swap. I need to pull the rear end out of that guy real quick. We're gonna get it in the shop, get this loaded up first. I think I'm doing like 4 things at a time right now, so I should probably slow down. We'll just do one thing. Let's get that engine in there. Let's get this moved over there. Let's get the Jeep parked in here, and yeah, we'll get going. Give her a little bit, the juice goes back, if you know how hydraulics works. So it's a little hard because it's very heavy. So we're gonna get her over there. It's my little brother. This is Taylor. He's gonna go ahead and record me do this. Make it a little bit easier. That on the GoPro, man. My solution, what I'm seeing, is that I can't bring the bucket any higher. So what I'm going to do, I think I'm either going to have these guys sit in the truck and lower it, or I might just take the air out of the tires. Taking the air out of the tires will drop us about 4 or 5 inches, and I think that's all I need. And so I think we're going to take the air out of the tires real quick. Maybe I'll do a little time lapse, but stay tuned. We'll get this figured out, don't worry. Small tractor, it's not meant for this. We don't have the engine hoist, like I said, so see what I can do. Okay, so we ran into a small problem. Small as in, I don't know, what does that look like, 3 to 4 inches? I can't get the tractor any closer. This is about as high as well, hydraulics will go a little bit higher, but I can't get the tractor any closer. So what I'm gonna do is have these 2 big effers support it while I push, because I don't want to mess in. This is called a harmonic balancer. Sorry, harmonic balancer for a reason. Sorry, I've got a speech impediment. Harmonic balancer, and you obviously don't want to bend it. It's got to, you know, obviously freaking balance the harmonics of the engine. So I don't want to bend anything in like this. I don't want to have to think about, oh, what did I do to the crank? So I'm just gonna push from the tire with the bucket right here. So she's steady right now. She's, you know, got slack, as you see. She's sitting in the truck. So let's go ahead and take care of this. All right, yeah, so you guys are gonna support while I, take the slack out. Bear with me while I figure which way. There we go.
Nailed it.
Taylor, pull that chain out. Right here. Yeah, there you go. One of you, pull this chain out. The chain that you just dropped, yeah. You need to... There you go. Now take it all the way out. Yep. Yep. Set it. Take it. Grab it and then get it off. Oh no, it's on the engine. That's right. So put it in the tire and hand it to James. Hand it to James. James will pull it. Actually, get it out of the way. We don't want it hung up on anything. Okay. So I am no longer supporting. Watch your heads. We're going up. Okay, yeah, support that engine. Let's go back here. Taylor, your job right now is to guide the tip of the tip of the, yeah, exactly, yep. Am I in line? How am I looking on angle? I want to push straight.
You're good. On it.
Am I just bending the tire?
Yeah. Stop.
Huh?
Back up, go to that side because you're hitting the cable for your tailgate. Go ahead, back up, try it again.
Okay,
Just go that way.
hold her. Good?
Yeah, it's all the way in.
All right. Sorry, Grandpa. Okay, the engine is in. Oh, you found him. Nice. The engine is inside. Luke, come on, buddy. The engine's inside, ready to go inside the truck. That's actually the truck that'll be going in also. We're gonna pull the Jeep in real quick, put her in the shop, wrap everything up real quick, go home, drop this off inside, eat some lunch, and do my own thing real quick, just for a quick second, take a quick break. We've been at it all morning. Had some technical difficulties with the truck shifter. I did some, anyways. Long story short, wrap it up, get inside, go home for a bit, and we'll come back tonight and we're gonna rip this axle out from the back. I've already replaced this front axle. This is the replaced Dana 30 in the front, so later on we're gonna get either an 8.8 or a Dana 44 to go in front. So, and hey, while we're here, remember the old bumper? Well, she's right there ready to go. We're also gonna do a battery relocate. Don't worry, that's all unconnected from the battery. This is my UPS battery, which you can't see, sorry, I've got it hooked up here. That's right. UPS means uninterrupted power supply. So these are made to run buildings, essentially. But I'm running my car, or sorry, the Jeep, and my subwoofer and amp and everything. So I just don't have it in here for sake of space. Anyways, we're gonna try to get that over here. I wanna cut this out, like right here-ish, somewhere that I can. See what kind of battery I can fit right here. I think that would be killer. And then reroute it, because the battery is on that side of the engine bay. So it would make this wire here a lot shorter. So obviously shorter wire, better power. All right, we're pulling back to the house with the engine. So we're gonna offload this into the shed, just get it ready to rebuild and whatnot. I don't know where my monkeys went though, because they are not here yet. So I'm waiting on them to open the fence. There they are. I knew they were taken that way. That's why I was taking my friendly little time going down the road. So they're gonna open up the gate. We're gonna drop the engine, and then go ahead and go back over and rip that rear end out of the Jeep. But today, this video is just about getting this engine over here. Been waiting to do this for, I don't know, 7, 8 years. So we're finally making it happen. So anyways, we're home. We're good to go. We're gonna pull in, get her on in the backyard back there into my shed. Okay, so we got the SHO in here. I've got all the extra components in the back of the truck still, but we'll deal with that later. I'm just gonna put that all together and just shove her into a pile. But I'm gonna get that engine stand out, get that back over to Uncle Vic, and put the quad back in the shed. So we are wrapped up on this one. We're calling it good. We're out of here. I'm gonna go get that rear end out of the Jeep, and yeah, so we'll see you on the next adventure. Stay tuned.